everyone, and welcome back to another one of my Pandora Charm videos. I hope you're having a wonderful day and are doing well. My day's going pretty good. It's very cloudy and overcast today. It's like raining, pouring rain, but it's kind of fun. Those days are really cozy to cuddle up with a cup of tea and just relax. And since I'm still quite sensitive to light, this day is even better because I can just kind of have a little bit of natural light and it's not so like blinding. And also on that note too, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for all your sweet, encouraging comments about that. It was just so touching to receive some emails from you and all of that, and it just truly, it means so much to know you guys are thinking of me. And yeah, I'm so lucky to have met you guys, so thank you so much. It truly touched me. Anyway, the reason why you're actually here is for this video. And this video is about my Pandora collection. I was a little hesitant to do an updated my Pandora collection video just because the nature of what it is, but you guys really want to see it, so I'm definitely going to listen and I'm definitely going to show you. And I'm going to be showing you my story through jewelry, and that's why I love Pandora so much. The concept of Pandora is, you know, special moments, and each of the charms, each of my pieces of jewelry have a special meaning or representation, whether it was a gift from a loved one or a charm I picked out to represent a special memory or event or person or whatever it was. I love that about Pandora, and that's what makes collecting Pandora so meaningful and so much fun. Is you really get to tell the story of you and the story of your family, of whatever you really want to tell a story of. And if you guys know me, I love that aspect of jewelry, and just in general with like clothing. I love fashion. It's the same thing. You really get to tell your own individual story, and I think that's really special. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to show you my Pandora collection of jewelry. Alright, so I zoomed you guys in nice and close so you can take a nice look at my Pandora collection. I'm really excited to show you the different pieces and what they mean to me. So to start off with, I'll show you where I keep my Pandora jewelry. So I do keep it in this jewelry box, and if you do want to know more about this Pandora jewelry box, I do have a video now about it, which I'll link down below. But anyway, it's a medium-sized jewelry box, and it's basically where I keep all of my Pandora jewelry. So inside here, and then on the bottom. Besides that, I also keep some of my items in this cute little jewelry box that one of my special edition charms came in, and I keep all my petites in there, so they're all kind of scattered around. So that's basically where I keep the jewelry. I do have some special little boxes that limited edition charms or special edition charms come inside. I don't keep anything in there though, just because they're not anti-tarnish, but I do like to have them around because I think they're really special. Like a lot of them, they have like different colors or things. It's interesting because I don't think Pandora does this anymore, but their charms used to come on, I don't know if you can see these cute little pillows. They're so soft, they're really pretty, and I have quite a few of these ones, and I love it that it's on this pillow. It feels very elegant. And what's funny is they stopped doing that, at least I think they stopped, because now they only have it, excuse me, on this like kind of square cushion, like just not as elegant. So I'm hoping they'll go back to the pillows. Maybe that's just in my area, maybe that's just what my Pandora stores request to have. Maybe the pillows are more expensive, I'm not sure, but I was just curious and wondering if you guys know any information about that, because it's always been something I've wondered. Alright, so I zoomed you guys in on my Pandora ring collection. I actually started this collection maybe about a year and a half ago, so it's more of a recent collection that I started to build, and I really love the pieces I have. I tend to opt more for like the dainty rings or ones that have just a little bit more statement. I don't really tend to stack my rings except for these two, which I really like to stack, and this one I think I will stack at some point with the new Pandora rose crown that they have. So eventually I'll get that one on my wish list. So my first ring is Nature's Serenity, It has some beautiful moonstones and blue topaz on it. It's a really beautiful floral ring. This was my first Pandora ring. I really love moonstones, sorry. It has a lot of meaning to me, representation, and it's particular stone that I just tend to gravitate more towards. When this ring came out, I really wanted it, but at the time I just never ended up purchasing it. It was soon retired, and I was luckily enough was able to get it. So it's definitely my favorite ring. It is actually 2 sizes too big for me, so I actually tend to wear it more as a thumb ring, but I really love it, and just all the detail on it, if you guys can see, it's just so beautiful, and it just looks so stunning. So that's the ring there. The next ring I have is the lightest of feather ring. I love this set. It's from my favorite set. It is just so beautiful. This one is a size 52, so it tends to fit more of my fingers. I wish they had a 53 size because that would be perfect, but I love this one so much. The sparkle is really pretty, and it's just a nice shimmery ring. Next ring we have is another lightest of feather, but this one is in Pandora Rose. I love it because it matches my wedding and engagement ring really nicely. They pair very nicely together. And this one was given to me from my husband, and it was a really beautiful, sweet surprise. It was just a just because present, and it was just really sweet. He was really excited to give it to me. Alrighty, so over here we have the star ring. I think it's called Shining Star Ring. It's really pretty. It has lots of little cubic zirconia stars all going around. It's so pretty, and I love how it catches the light. And I do pair it with this other star ring, which is right here, like so. And this is about it for me in terms of stacking. I really like stacking these two. I think they pair and they look really pretty together. So I just love that detail. This one really makes me think of Disneyland. I got really into stars after my first trip to Disneyland, so that's what that represents. I love fairy tales, I love magic, so stars just kind of, they're magic. It's little bits of magic, so that's what I really love with those two. Second last ring is the Patterns of Frost ring. This ring is so beautiful. I love the colors of blue, and since it is like more wintry type of ring, it really represents my love of the winter. That wonderful time of the year. It's so magical. You can see a theme here. And I just love it. I also have the set of this, and the other set I have is the earrings and the pendant, and that was a gift from my old coworkers, which I really love. So this kind of makes me think of them too. Last ring and the most recent added to my collection is from the Pandora Spring 2018 collection, and it is this beautiful, hopefully you can see it, it's called the Spring Bird Ring. It's a limited edition. They say it's limited edition anyway. I don't know if it actually is, but they advertise it as that. And it's so sweet. It has this little bird perching on here. If you want to see more good images of it, there's a video about my Spring 2018 collection, so you can see some more close-ups of it. But that's it. It's on a branch, so there's a ton of detail going around it. And it's so pretty. So I love the detail on this one. It's so pretty and stunning. So that's that one. Next group that we have of my Pandora collection are my necklace pendants. The first necklace pendant I ever received or got technically is this one, and the funny story is it's actually not a real Pandora pendant. It's actually a Pandora earring. And I had a pair, and I lost one of the pairs, and it was so sad. I ended up buying another pair of them. But with this, I decided it'd be fun to change it into a pendant. I have a wonderful jeweler I like to work with, so they were easily enough were able to create this earring into a little pendant. They put a little, I don't know exactly what it is called, but it's just like a little circular sterling silver tab, and then I can attach it to any of my necklace chains. So I really love that. And then it looks paired nicely with my actual lightest the feather pendant, which is quite significantly bigger in size. But they're fun to layer together and just to wear on different occasions, different outfits. I really love them. Again, I love this lightest the feather collection. It's so beautiful, and it's so peaceful, and it does technically represent my love of nature, of birds, trees, things like that. So it's really lovely. Actually this was my second pendant, and this was a gift from my coworkers that went along with the earrings. It's Patterns of Frost, and again, like the ring, it represents my love of the winter time, that magic of winter. And I love the blue. I also have blue eyes, so whenever I wear the pendant with the earrings, I feel like it really brings out my blue eyes, which I really love too. So that's that one. Next we have the dragonfly pendant. He's so detailed. I hope Pandora will continue to do ones like these. He's retired now, but he's so stunning. He has black onyx in his body over here, and then a touch of 14 karat gold up for his little ears. And then he has those beautiful sterling silver wings and the detail. So he's a lovely size too, quite the statement piece. Lastly, we have my floating locket. It's the cubic zirconia one, and I actually do have a full out video on this if you want to know more about it. Right now I have my Mickey theme going on inside, like the Disney theme, which is really fun. I also have my Disney bracelets and stuff that I'm rocking. And actually I'll also show you my floating pendants. So I have quite a few pendants, and I guess they technically go with, or pendants, sorry, petites. And they go with the floating locket. So I have quite a few here. So these are my petite locket pendants. I have Santa, I have a key heart, an angel, the shine bee, a heart, a lock, a daisy flower with the cubic zirconia, and then I have Mickey's head, a star, and then Mickey and Minnie kissing and a little heart right there. So they're fun. The locket's super fun too. So I definitely recommend getting a floating locket if you don't have one, and if you've been thinking about it, it's totally worth it. It's so much fun. And what I also like, if you do the one with the cubic zirconia, it's plain on the back. It just says the classic Pandora logo going around, so you can wear it both ways. So it has a nice option. Next we have my Pandora earrings. So I have the light as a feather earrings. These were my first ever Pandora earrings, and I've had them for years since they first came out. So originally it was ones that just had the hoop, like the fish hook. And I ended up losing one pair, so I ended up buying these later on, and then they ended up making them with the stud backs, which I find really interesting. I wonder if people had the same problem as me and that they were falling out, and then they just redid them with instead of you can kind of pick your own loops, you have to buy them as a stud, which I think is neat. Next I have these beautiful star cubic zirconia earrings. Again, this goes back to the magic of Disney. I had such a good time, and they just seem super magical for me, so I really love those. They're really dainty, and I do like wearing them to catch the light very nicely. Then I have these daisy stud earrings. These are my go-to. I love wearing these because they add a touch of sparkle. They represent my love of nature and flowers and all of that good stuff. So they're very feminine and girly. Here we have the fairy tale tiara earrings. These are so cool. I love wearing these too. These are another go-to of mine. Actually, they're all go-to earrings because they go with every outfit, which I really love. So it just depends on the look. These are slightly more edgier, but they're still dainty enough and wearable. And then I have my patterns of frost earrings, which was a gift from my coworkers, my old coworkers, and I just love them. Again, it represents my love of the winter time and just the magic of the season of winter. And that's them. So now we're going to move into bracelets. I'm going to show you each of my bracelets individually, but if you really want to know all the charms and everything that are on, what I've started to do is, just since I do, and I'm very lucky to have quite a few Pandora bracelets, I do make separate videos going into more detail about each of the charms and everything on the bracelet. So this will just be a brief overview for each of the bracelets. So this is my When You Wish Upon a Star bracelet. It is a Disneyland inspired bracelet, and I created it after a wonderful trip my husband and I did, our first trip to Disneyland, and it was just the most amazing trip ever. It was so magical, and we had the best time. It was just the two of us, and it truly feels like you escape into another world. So I am a fairy tale lover at heart, so it brought all of that out of me and into life, and yeah, it was just incredible. So I do have a couple park exclusives, 3 park exclusives on this one. The cute one being Mickey's little hat, Sleeping Beauty's castle, and just the classic Disneyland charm. And then I do have some nice star motifs going around. I love to pair this one with my other star items, so it's just really beautiful and magical. And this charm actually represents my mom and a special trip we did as well. So when you wish upon a star, and that's what's right on here. And I'll show you my next bracelet. So the next bracelet I have is my Fairy Garden bracelet. This is my first Pandora bracelet I started to create and build way back in the day. And it is inspired by my sister who, you know, she's in a better place now. And then it also represents my mother's beautiful garden that she has back home. So this bracelet really does mean a lot to me. The fairies and it really make me think of my sister, and then the beautiful flowers really make me think of my mother. So I have some really lovely retired pieces on here as well. Some of the first Pandora charms I've ever got, as well as some more recent ones as well. And it's just a beautiful bracelet. Definitely more of a springtime bracelet, and this will be one I'll be featuring in a video quite soon, so stay tuned for that. So that's what's on this one. Next bracelet is my Enchanted Forest bracelet. This one represents my love of the forest, of nature, and all things magical. There's lots of beautiful, sweet creatures in the forest, and really wonderful stories that come out of a forest. So that's what's on here. And there's some beautiful charms, and a lot of them have quite some special meanings to me. The only non-Pandora charm on this is this camellia bead. It's really stunning though. It looks like magic in a Murano, so it's beautiful. This is on a Pandora Rose clasp bracelet and has little echoes of Pandora Rose here and then here in the heart. I just think this bracelet is so pretty. There's a lot of special meanings on each of the charms, which if you want to watch my other video, sorry I keep referring back to other videos, it's just I don't want this video to be too long and crazy for you guys, so that's why I'm suggesting it, just in case you do like some of the charms or there's something special you see on here and you're like, oh, what is that one? That way you can find some more information without having to watch a very, very long video. This next bracelet is one that's really special to me. This is my Something Blue bracelet. It also technically has some Cinderella inspiration to it as well. This was a gift from my husband on our wedding day. He completely caught me off guard, and it is on the 14 karat two-tone bracelet from Pandora. And I was just shocked when he gave this to me. I never thought like that I would ever have the two-tone clasp bracelet, and when he surprised me with this on the wedding day, I was like, my mouth was like open. Like there's some really cute pictures of it because I just looked so in shock. And it's really special. He put a lot of thought put in this bracelet and how each charm really represents something special about us and on our wedding day. It wasn't fully complete when he gave it to me, so we've added some pieces together, or ones that I thought really represented well of the day. We had a high tea reception, so that's why I have the little teapot there, and I try to echo little bits of two-tone throughout the bracelet. Cinderella's carriage is front and center. We have two Cinderella swishes and the Muranos, and these actually glow in the dark if you guys want to know. I think that's such a cool detail about them. We did our honeymoon in Quebec City, which is why I have that one there. And look at me, I'm telling you some meanings because I can't help it. This is just how special this bracelet is to me. So I love this one. It's definitely one I'd like to wear quite a bit because it makes me think my husband's with me. So I really love it. So my next bracelet is one that is one of my more newer recent bracelets, and this is my tea inspire bracelet because I am literally, like, you guys, I'm like sipping a cup of tea as I'm filming this. I'm obsessed with tea. I love tea so much, and this bracelet is really just about my love of tea. So I have some really special like charms, some charms from the Pandora Spring collection, a couple different Disney charms, a lot of the Alice in Wonderland, Alice in the Teacup, this cute little teacup, and this is on the Pandora Rose clasp bracelet. This bracelet is really special. My husband gave it to me on our what was it, 2nd year wedding anniversary, so it's really special too, with a cute little heart. And yeah, I just love tea, and I love how the purple, like the lavender color, goes with the Pandora Rose, and I'm so excited because Pandora actually has a special Pandora Rose Radiant Heart coming out with lavender in the center, which I think I might put in the middle here once it comes out, so I'm really excited for that. Alright, so this bracelet is the Cubic Zirconia Clasp Pandora bracelet, and this bracelet actually tends to be more of my seasonal holiday bracelet, so I kind of change the design quite often based on different holidays or seasons and what's going on. So this one is currently set to an Easter theme that I had a lot of fun designing, and has lots of pastels and all of that, and actually has the first ever Pandora charm I got, which is this beautiful moonstone charm. And moonstone is definitely something that this charm in particular really represents a big event, special time in my life, kind of starting a fresh new chapter, and it has so much meaning to me. And from that little charm, all this crazy collection started. But yeah, so that's this bracelet, and yeah, this is probably one of the main bracelets I tend to switch around different designs on the most. So next we're gonna move into bangles, and I have two Pandora bangles that I just love. Both of them, actually no, sorry, this one was a gift from my husband for Christmas 2 Christmases ago. And then this one actually is the Beauty and the Beast bangle from the Disney collection, which I purchased before, just before the movie came out. I was so excited for the movie to come out, and I was really excited to celebrate with a special bangle bracelet. And then this one is the special Belle Enchanted Rose Radiant Heart charm, which is super pretty. So this one tends to have more of a wintry feel. Again, it has the patterns of frost charms here right on there. They look so pretty and they catch the light very nicely. Then I have Snow White's First Kiss charm here. It's a really beautiful charm, and actually, just for a little of representation, my husband is my first kiss, so that's what that charm represents. I don't know, I just think that's something really special. And yeah, I have a little charm because it's so cute. And then I have this lovely little wintry, I forget the name of this, but it's from the new winter collection that just passed with the blue and animal. It's really lovely. And then this has a snowflake clasp. And then the bangles are engraved. So this one says unique as you are. Again, I'm not sure if that's really gonna focus for you guys, but it says unique as you are right here. And then this one says, we'll move the button out of the way slightly. Let me just push those. True beauty lies within is what is engraved on this one. True beauty lies within. So it's really nice that Pandora does offer that engraving on there, and it's really neat that it comes with it. So those are my two bangles, and they look really pretty stacked together or layered with other bracelets. Another pro with the bangles is they're very lightweight, so they're not as heavy as a Moments bracelet. So those are my two. Alright, now we're going to move into some Pandora leather bracelets. This bracelet actually isn't even mine. This is my husband's bracelet, and I gave him this on our wedding day. And it has a cross which represents our faith, and then two like the Da Vinci and the globe charm. And this is his Mandora, this is what we call it. And then later on he added the 2 wood Muranos to this, which is really cool. So it's just on a leather strand bracelet. Next, oh, you know what? I'm actually wearing it, so I better take it off. Alrighty, so next I also have a black leather strand bracelet, except my size is a little smaller than his. And right now I have the mini Rock the Dots charms on it. It's really pretty. It has some beautiful detailed, cute little headband. And then again, the silicone clips to hold them in place. I really love that on the leather bracelet. And yeah, this one I mix up all my leather bracelets. I tend to put different designs to match the theme, the outfit, depending on what I'm wearing. So that's what is on this one. I have the champagne colored leather bracelet. This was a wonderful, thoughtful gift from my mother. And she actually got this a size big for me, so I can also wear it as a choker, like as a necklace, which I think is really cool. And I have rocked that look, and it does look really nice, so I definitely suggest it. Then I have the pink leather bracelet. This one I love to wear with my fairy garden bracelet, because it brings out the pink in that bracelet. And right now I just have little butterfly Murano hanging out on it. And then that was it for leather. Then I have this lavender corded bracelet. It's fabric. They don't make these anymore. I think they have some newer styles or versions coming out, or that are, I think they're already even out. So they're really neat. This is just called multi-stranded, and it has some pretty charms on it. And this one I like to wear with my tea inspired bracelet because it brings out the lavender colors. So, alright, so now basically I'm going to show you charms that I have that don't have homes, or that do have homes but it's not the right season for them or holiday. So that right now they're just not on a bracelet, but they definitely all have a lot of meaning. These 2 Muranos actually I really like to wear with my Enchanted Forest bracelet on a leather bracelet. This one represents Harlow, actually, my guinea pig. She has this beautiful color, so that's what this one represents. And then it also represents my love of the forest and of trees. And they're just very calming colors to look at, very warm. Then I have the St. Patrick's Day Murano and the Ribbon of Hope Murano for breast cancer. Alrighty, so these are my Christmas charms, and I do have a video all about my Christmas bracelets. If you want to see how I style them, you can see that one. Christmas time has a huge meaning. Obviously there's a religious part for me that's very, very important, but then it's also just the magic of the season, how it feels like everything is just so special. I'm definitely the Christmas fairy. I just love Christmas time. So I have 2 Holly Muranos and a couple other beautiful Christmas charms. This charm is really special. It has a little stocking, and actually it comes with, let me grab it, this cute limited edition box. My husband actually got this for me when he went to Vegas and has 2017 engraved on it. 2017 was such an amazing year for both my husband and I in terms of careers and a couple other things. So it's really cute that it came inside this cute little box. So next up we have my Halloween inspired charms. I have 2 cute little ghosts. This one actually is by Camilla. It's not a Pandora charm, but he's super cute and he's holding a little pumpkin. I mean, how cute is that? Then I have 2 Muranos. These ones are really cool and they just really make me think of Halloween. And I have the little jack-o'-lantern. Hello! My friend Nicole, who's my Pandora Charm Life, she actually helped me get these 2 charms. Technically these ones too, because she told me a store that had them. But she actually mailed these ones to me, so they really make me think of her. Just really, really special, and she was such a sweet friend to trust me and, you know, to purchase these charms and mail them to me and all of that. It meant the world to me. So thank you again, Nicole, if you're watching, because I haven't forgotten. So next I have some hobby type charms, including a little graduation cap. I studied fashion design and that's what that represents, and then same with the scissors, they kind of go together. And then a lot of people, probably at least on the YouTube world, don't know, but I'm a huge fan of like fitness. I love working out. I do a variety of different workouts. I love weight training. I love doing Pilates. I love running. I love hiking. I love doing cardio dance workouts. So fitness is a huge part of my life, so that's what that little running shoe represents, which he's super cute. Next I have my Canada Day or Canada inspired charms. I'm Canadian, in case you didn't know, and I love being Canadian. I am so proud of our country and all the things we're accomplishing and doing, and that's what these charms represent. This is the Canada 150 charm. This one was really hard to get. They had a different style that was multicolored, but I really loved the white and red backdrop of this one, so I was really happy I was able to get it. My mother actually gave me this one. This one was also from my mother, and growing up she always gave us these cute little presents on Canada Day. We'd also have this game. We would go on a Canada Day walk and we'd have to count all the flags and find out how many we could find, and that's just such a wonderful memory. So that represents that for me, and this just represents my love of Canada, of nature, and all the beauty that Canada has to offer. So next I have my solid silver, sterling silver, charms. A couple of these go on my Valentine's Day bracelet, including this little guy, the Valentine's Day card and the hearts. I have the Heart of Freedom right here. Then I have the Precious Prince and Princess, a cute little lucky elephant. And these are my last bit of charms that are on a bracelet currently. So these tend to be my more detailed ones with cubic zirconia accents or some type of detailed accent. This one's really pretty. It's retired, but I just love the peach stone in there, and it's a peach moonstone actually. It has little touches of gold, and it has some black onyx, which is right here. It's probably hard to see on the camera, but it's right there. Light as a feather charm, so cute. The Fairy Tale Bloom charm, I love that one, so pretty. A Pandora Rose one, so that's those ones. And even though it's technically not Pandora, but they're still in the charm family, I thought I'd show you these guys too. So this is from Troll Beads. He's the Magic Fairy. I love him, he's so detailed. And then I have the Troll Beads bangle with some beautiful charms on it as well. And then from Camellia, I have this cute little piggy charm. He's just a pig, but I have 3 guinea pigs who I love so much, and he represents them, but technically he looks most like my guinea pig Harlow, which you guys will probably see in some of my videos if you watch them. So cute. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end of this video, because I know it's probably really long. So thank you so much. If you guys are on Instagram or Facebook, let me know your names. I'd love to see pictures of your Pandora bracelets or your collections, or if you have a YouTube video, please let me know. It's so much fun finding more Pandora lovers and connecting with you guys. I also get asked if I have an Instagram or Facebook. I do. I'm just not as good at promoting them, but it's Instagram I'm more active on, so it's my Pandora Charms. And then Facebook, it is also my Pandora Charms. And Sharon, if you're watching this, you are so sweet because you leave me the sweetest comments on my Facebook photos, and I always feel so bad because I'm so bad at checking Facebook. And then I see all your lovely comments and I'm like, oh, I feel so bad she had to wait for me to reply. So Thank you so much. I'm gonna try to get better at responding on Facebook and also Facebook messages, because you guys leave me really sweet comments on there too. And Jem, if you're watching, you leave me such sweet comments, so I need to up my game on Facebook anyway. Instagram is no problem. Anyway, thank you so much, you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.